ma-CSs, kazi inabadilika kila siku. Wanasema even before you warm your seat, you are out. Even before you settle, even before you know where the chair is, where everything is, you are just out.
Asante Joki. Nataka tushikanishe hayo maswali.
Unajua moja sababu you're on record saying that all the time your CSs you knew their departments and ministries more than they did. And you have always said that you want to work with the best, but you have said alikuwa rafiki. Were you choosing friends or were you getting competent people that would have supported you and you would not have found yourself in the situation that you're finding yourself in?
You see, there is always a balance between the team you have. So you have a team.
Yes.
And you have to choose the best from the team you have. And even when you choose from the team you have, they say the test of the pudding is in the eating. Sometimes you think highly of somebody, maybe they are not. Sometimes you don't think much of somebody, maybe they are better. So you have to keep balancing. And let me tell you this. Government is run through collective responsibility. Much as we have a minister for this and a minister for the other, decisions are made collectively as government. So whether you serve in this ministry or you serve in that ministry, it is your responsibility to understand government in its entirety and to work with all colleagues in different aspects. Let me tell you, my dear sister Nyokabi, when you inherit a situation, and you inherit a situation where the economy is not doing well, and you have to do things, you have to cut down on this, you have to cut down on this, you have to stop this project, you have to stop that project, to allow the economy to breathe, and to allow the economy to come back. I am now much more confident. And when I tell the people of Kenya that the country was headed to a default, there are countries, I'm not talking from space, there are countries who have defaulted. I don't want to mention countries by name. Kenyans know. Anybody who is interested in public affairs knows there are countries, our neighbors, many countries have defaulted. And when a country defaults, my sister, you are in so much trouble. Nobody wants to lend you nothing. Nobody wants to associate with you. One of the neighbors, I don't want to mention which one, their currency was devalued by 100%. Do you know what that would mean to Kenya if we were to go that direction? Just imagine if the dollar was exchanging at 220 shillings. What kind of a country would we be? So there are real issues that I have had to do to stabilize the economy of Kenya. And I can now confidently say that now that we have stabilized the economy, inflation has come down to 3.5% from 9%. Our exchange rate has stabilized substantially. Our foreign reserves were now close to $10 billion. We are now in a much more solid place to undertake the development of our country. And let me tell you, guys, friends, I don't know whether guys is right. Friends, let me tell you this. Even in the midst of all these things, people are judging me rather harshly, Even in the midst of all this, there are 200,000 Kenyans, 240 to be exact, ask Alice Wahome, working in our housing program. There are 200,000 Kenyans working who have benefited from export of labor. In fact, what we've just done is to make Uwezo Fund and Youth Fund be able to finance young people who are getting jobs abroad. Let me also tell you that digital hubs and digital economy and digital jobs are employing 195,000 Kenyans. In the midst of all this, there are real people with real jobs, earning real money, even in the context of what we are doing. And there are real things happening. Are we building the markets? Yes. Are we building housing? Yes. Have we tendered for hostels? Yes. Are the roads now ongoing? Yes. Are we doing universal health coverage? I made a commitment that we are going to change the infrastructure of health in Kenya. And we are going to see a different output. Have we stabilized the education of the children of Kenya? Yes. When I came into office, nobody knew what CPC was going to happen. Many parents they did not know what was going to happen next. We have sorted out the challenges with CBC. I have hired 76,000 teachers in 2 years. It's never been done by any government. We have a new funding model. It was taken to court. The court has now cleared to say it is the right model because it treats children according to the ability of their parents, so that children from poor families can get up to 90% scholarship. And children of William Ruto and the other people who earn more money can be funded less because their parents can afford. These are the kind of things that were challenges to Kenya.
Good.